Okay, so this guy's a prude. Great. Hold it.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime,
Uh-oh.
Mr. Corleone.
I can't see anything. I can't see anything.
How about you knock off
Oh,
work
alright,
early
I fixed
and
it.
I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
You sound a little scared.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Alright, so about your rocket drill.
And, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Oh, great.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Okay, so I'm screwed. Alright, now I got him. I got him this
Just
time.
give me a chance.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
So I've heard. I have no idea what to say.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop, the only people scared of Judge Brown are me.
Alright, I'm just skipping through that.
And...
Okay, let's go talk to the older doc and see what he can do for us here. I see you found out that my younger self is quite the asshole. Alright. So far I'm liking this game. I mean, except for this one part where I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do, but... Anyway, let's try this again.
Psst, Doc.
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Yeah, I met your younger self.
I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
Alright, Emmett says he's not a scientist.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
Great.
What's he got to do with this?
Now he
Tell you
remembers.
what, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully...
That's
kept
at predictions, not predilections.
practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks he's been sent by my father to check up on me.
How can I get Teen Doc to trust me? Let's see. I saw a hot chick on the corner over there. Huh.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
Not sure.
So, we're screwed, blued, and tattooed, basically. Sure
Why
mutters
does
a
your
lot.
younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... the Hill Valley Expo!
Expo?
Yes, the Expo! How could I have forgotten? In a few months, a younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
Really?
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure. One which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Okay, I have no idea what he's talking about.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums.
Wow, you're a wild
My
man.
younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know, h to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
Okay. You seem really dedicated to the law.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Alright, so...
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget, we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Alright, it's time to talk to this guy and see if we can get him to tell us that equation again. Great, that's exactly what I want to do in a video game. Solve mathematical equations. What's next? Are we going to be conjugating verbs? There he is.
Just give me a chance.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Again.
And about your...
Say it. Friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible?
Now they're just following for a second. Listen.
For a one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally each thing multiplied by the inversion of h has to come out less than the expectation value of right. What am I missing here? Oh, no.
Alright, I still have no idea what he's muttering about. Okay, so I'm gonna do that speech option where I say I can't figure out what he's muttering about. If that doesn't get me anywhere, I've got an idea, but I'm not sure if it'll work. I've got that tape recorder. I'm thinking maybe if I equip it and then like just select him and follow him for a bit, that it'll record what he's saying.
Psst, Doc.
Seems like a long shot, but...
How goes the escape plan?
About your younger self.
I'm still not making any headway with your younger self, Doc.
Really?
I can't figure out what your younger self is muttering
I
about.
still can't figure out what your younger self is muttering about.
Blast. If only I could hear him myself.
It is the tape recorder. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. It is the tape recorder I'm supposed to use. I was right. I can't believe it. I usually suck at games like this, where I have to logic out a lot of stuff. Which I know for you guys is surprising, considering that most of my comedic material is me making fun of the illogical parts of games. Klondike 51038. Klondike? Works at a Klondike factory? Alright. Here we go.
Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Alright, we got him. I'll just walk away now.
Wait, is that even possible?
Alright. So now we got it, we can just show it to Doc and he'll solve it like that. It's time for some action-packed math-solving action. I tried, I really did, but I couldn't make it sound any more exciting. Alright.
Doc!
I recorded your muttering.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief. Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Okay, I just completely blacked out there for a second. My brain couldn't handle that. It's so shocking. The truth has been revealed. Where have you been?
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
Oh, that's right, he's a family.
So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine, fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Clara prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer? In 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
That's the present day right now. That'd be interesting if they actually let you time travel to the present day and see the way things are, like, right now. Although, wouldn't that, like, kind of contradict what was in the second movie, since... never mind. I'm thinking too logically again. Never mind.